Now let's suppose that you do not need the cost anymore, but you do not want to remove it completely, which would mean to basically delete the column. And as you can see, I go to the letter of the column in order to be able to do that. So we don't want to remove it completely, but we can hide it. Okay, if you hide it, you can always go back here and unhide it. Alright, so let me Control Z to have it hidden. And what we want to do now is, work on the design of it. For example, we want to have the title to go all the way from A1 to J1. And it's very easy to do that. You can use the Merge and Center. And we can use the style, one of the styles from here. For example, we can have heading 1. And that works with accessibility also. It's a good idea to use the headings for people to have the screen readers showing them, the important information. And we can do the same Merge and Center for the date, so it will be merged and centered. Now, whenever you want to go back, you can just hit the button one more time, and it goes back. It's a toggle button. And let's have also some nice colors for the column headings over here. So we can go there in the style and choose the style that you want. Okay. And we can, arrange them how you want. You have options to center. You also have an option to middle center, so you can put it on top, middle, or bottom. You can also have some angles over here if you want to play a bit more. You can go to the angles and see how it looks. And give it more space and so on. I'm not going to actually leave it like that, but just for fun. So let me undo. And it's very easy to play with different colors if you go to the page layout, and you can change the colors quickly from here. Okay, so have some fun with that. You can also change the entire theme, and the entire theme is basically a collection of what you see here. Colors, fonts, so if I change the theme, it will also change the fonts, and the effects that you have for smart art graphics, for charts, so for the illustrations you have. So if I go to themes, and I choose something else, you see how the colors change automatically, and you just hover your mouse over and choose the option that you want. Okay, so you remember now how to unhide maybe. So say we want to have column C back again. We can select B and D and we can unhide. And let's instead hide column D. So right click it and hide. So now you can see ACD. Okay, these products we have categories. So we want to have apparel, we want to make it bold, and souvenirs, make it bold. And we want to select all these guys and just shift them to the right a bit. Now I want to select them all, so I can use Shift. If you try Shift, actually it won't work. The Shift will make a continuous selection. So the actual key to do that for non-adjacent cells would be Control. So let's hold down Control and go from mark all the way to travel mark. Now we have this selection, and to shift it, we should have an option named indentation. So it should be under alignment. So to find things, the easiest way probably is to just go over here in the search and just type what you want. So if I want to increase indent, it just gives me the option automatically. Otherwise, you can think about where to find it, and the formatting options would be under the Home tab. And they are grouped, as you can see. So if it's something about alignment, it should be under alignment. So I can hover my mouse over and I can see what it is. So if I increase indent one time, you can increase it how you want it. So maybe I need to adjust the column just a bit. Now go ahead and type these numbers, or you can type some other numbers, and pause the video. And then we're going to format the numbers and make some calculations. We can have the cost amounts, we can have them with the $sign. There are dollar amounts, and you actually have over here in the number format, you have the $sign you can use. And it will put 2 decimal places for you. And there is also another format which is called currency. So the accounting, you see the dollar sign, how it's separated from the number, but if you choose currency, it will be just next to the number. And you can choose whatever you want, Control Z. Kind of want to see the dollar sign there aligned nicely. And the markup rate would be percent. So the cost would go up. It's a markup rate by a certain percent. So I type the numbers and then we can use the percent style. Let's show one decimal place. It's in the same location in the number group. So to show one decimal place, you have increase decimal. You can actually right click also and you have this mini toolbar. It's actually called a mini ribbon. And on the mini ribbon, you have the most used options. Now, as you can see, I can center, bold, italic, change the font and size, go up, down with the font. And you also have these formats, the accounting number, and you have different currencies, the percent style, the comma, which will put 1000 separators, the margin center here. Okay, and you have increase and decrease decimal. And we're going to talk about this beautiful format painter thing.